Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, I'm your host, Mrs. M. And if you haven't, make sure you click the link below. That way you can subscribe to my channel and not miss out on anything you need to scale your business to six figures and beyond. Pow! So I am so excited. We are in the fourth quarter. We've finally gotten here. What do you need to do to win a bid in the fourth quarter? So I'm going to give you some tips throughout the entire month. There are individuals like myself that want a bid at the very last minute. In the month of September, happens all the time. So the first thing I want to make sure is that you understand you can find a lot of opportunities. You can make sure that you can answer a lot of these questions. I call them no for contracting. So in this video, I'm going to share that with you. Ready? Let's go. So the first thing, very, very simple, is to make sure that you have all your requirements. So let's answer a couple of questions. Let's see if you can answer yes. If you answer yes to a lot of these basic questions, you are on point. So the first thing I'm going to ask is, do you have a website? Yes or no? Give yourself like 3 points if you answer yes, 0 if you answer no. This is what I call my go, no go. If I'm ready to go, contract ready, or if I'm not. Do you have a professional email address? Now, if you do not have a professional email address, then give yourself 1 point, and if you do, give yourself 3. Do you have your capability statement ready? That means it's ready. Now, I've gone over the 5 categories you want to make sure you have on your CAPE statement. Click the link to find some videos, training on capability statements. You must have a capability statement. Anyone that says you do not need one, I can't even when I knew people, the first thing would ask for is my capability statement. That I can't even recall not ever having them ask for that. Even when I knew the individuals that were looking to hire me for the agency, I'd done work with them, they still wanted that CAPE statement. So 3 points if you have a capability statement. 3 points if you have a capability briefing. That's that PowerPoint presentation you're going to provide to them, which is your what? That's your call to action. That is what you're really focusing on, getting someone who is interested in you to sit down and understand exactly what you can offer, which I call about my signature offer. Now, the next thing is, do you have your introduction letter ready? Give yourself 3 points if you answer yes to that. Do you have your cage code? Give yourself 3 points if you answer yes to that. Then we want to look at your resources. Do you have someone more than just yourself? 3 points if the answer is yes. 3 points if you have past performances, at least 3. So 3 points if you have past performances. And what I want you to do is also answer this. Have you registered in the vendor portal of the buyer that you want to do work for? Now, you must know who your buyers are. I've talked about that over and over and over. So you must know who your buyers are. So let's go with let's go with Health and Human Services, HHS. What am I going to do? I'm going to take this go, no go. I'm going to go into sam.gov and look for a current bid. Yes, a current bid on sam.gov. I'm going to do a tutorial right here on exactly what I did over and over and over, and what my students are doing to actually go into sam.gov and find an active bid. I looked and made sure that it was for a small disadvantaged business like myself, like you should be, because you should be registered in SAM as a small disadvantaged business. We all can if we're making under 20 million annually. All right. Then I want you to go with the no-go. Add up the points. If you do not have at least 10 points, then I would say no. You're not ready. You're not government ready. But we're going to get you there. And we're going to get you there realistically, meaning it's not about the $20 million, $7 million large contracts. It's not about that. It's about doing the activities that get you there slowly but surely. Basic things I'm talking about. You'd be surprised how you can find like a contract for $366,000, $166,000 in sam.gov. Happens all the time. So first, we want to make sure that you know how to actually go into SAM, look for contracts. We're going to go over there and make sure you understand that. So I would look in sam.gov for current contract. Acquisition.gov is one of my favorite, and fpds.gov. So we're going to look at those for this month because you could actually win a contract on the last day of September. Agencies that I know that are still buying as of when I'm doing this training is Department of Homeland Security, yes, FEMA, Coast Guard, Forest Service, I know that GSA is, and I know that Health and Human Services. I know those are, and Environmental Protection Agency is another one that I've heard still have contracts out there. A lot of them probably do. It's just a matter of making sure that you're in the right place at the right time. And the way you can do that is to make sure that you're registered in DSBS. Give yourself 3 points if you're registered in DSBS. Give yourself 3 points if you're registered in the vendor portal of the buyer. And you can find that on usaspending.gov that is buying what you have. There is so much money out there, but I had one of my students say something to me that I found very interesting today. She said that I thought it would be not hard, but I realized one thing. It's a process. It's activities that you have to do before you win the contract. That's the key. It's really simple if you think about it like that. It's certain things you have to do before you win the contract. And one of those things are meeting the basic requirements. You're not going to get around that. You're not going to get around the CAPE statement. You might be able to get away with the capability briefing. You definitely want to have your elevator pitch. It's very simple. And you want to have your introduction letter. So add up this go, no go. Take your time. And then I'll make sure that we're back here real soon, like Thursday at the latest. And we're going to go into sam.gov so I can actually share with you some opportunities that you might be missing. And I'm going to share with you how to find those, because we are determined, as many of you that are looking for contracts, especially in the month of September, we're determined to help you find them. So this is, are you contract ready? Go, no go. So if you want to learn more, I do a GovCon lunch and learn. Matter of fact, I'm doing one tomorrow. Make sure you click the link in the description. Come tomorrow where I am going to show you sam.gov. So I'm going to share with you sam.gov step by step on how to find a contract. My students find them all the time. So I'm going to share with you in the GovCon Lunch and Learn. So if you want to learn that live with me, where you can ask questions and all, then make sure you click the link. I'll look forward to seeing you. Until next time, be safe and take care. Bye-bye.